Ingrid here from Ingrid's Inspirations. Thank you so much for joining and watching my video. I'm going to have some works in progress, some WIPs and some finished objects and some happy mail. Sorry, I am so keen to open that happy mail. I knew it was coming, and so I really want to open it. But first of all, I want to share with you some of what I've been doing since we last talked. And I want to thank everyone, all the returning subscribers for joining me, and all my new subscribers. And I don't want to really call you subscribers, you my Yarny friends. Thank you so much for joining our little Yarny family over here, and I hope you enjoy it. I've got quite a few things to show you, so I'm going to get right into it so that we can get to the happy mail. First of all, I want to get this off because I'm sitting here on my bed. As you can see, I'm in my room. And it's quite a big container that I've got right here next to me. I've joined Ophelia Dogs Crochet as a video channel, and Anya is the hostess, and they've got a cowl at the moment, a crochet along, called the Lizzie Blanket. And she got her inspiration from a film, Pride and Prejudice. Oh, it's beautiful. I watched it as well. It's lovely. Oh, Mr. Darcy. Love it. The inspiration for the blanket colors is because of that film. But myself and another Yarny friend of mine, Lorna, she's got a YouTube channel, Simply Doing, and I will link her down below, and I will link everything down below that I'm talking about. We decided we're also going to use Starcraft Special DK, which we love. It's a lovely yarn, but we want to do our own colors. And so we've got, you can actually say we've got a little collaboration within the cowl, because we joined the cowl, but we're working together. We pick the colors and then we played with the yarn, and we live quite far from each other. She's about 1,500 1,800 kilometers from me, but we've got technology, we've got emails, and we've got a WhatsApp. So we've decided on our colors. We ordered our colors, and it's here. The cowl already started. But I will link it down below that you can, if you want to go, see what it's all about. Maybe you want to join as well, because this is week 1 only now. So I'm going to lift this. This is there's 15 balls of yarn. This is my colors. Oh, I hope you can. I'm in the frame here, and oh, it's showing up quite bright in the camera. But this is all Starcraft Special DK. 15 skeins of yarn. And okay, now, oops-a-daisy, I can put it over here. Sorry, bear with me, guys, I'm so sorry. And I've done about, let me see, what is this, 17, 18, 19 rows. It's going to be a blanket. I just folded it this way so that you can see. And this is our colors. This is from the top, and it's going down like this. So in week 1 you have 30 rows which you have to complete. And like I said, I think this is row 19. The one down here, the Emperor, this color, it's very dark, very, very dark. But all these colors reminds me of a pansy, the flower, a pansy. It's so beautiful. And your starting chain is 194 chains. So, I mean, it's quite big. So that is why I couldn't, have it in one go. That's why I folded it. But it's promising to be a very, very beautiful, colorful Lizzie blanket. And Lorna from Simply Doing, she christened our Lizzie blanket to the Busy Lizzie. And as you can see, we've got a lot of ends, but we are going to do an enclosed border, so there's no ends to work away, to tuck away. So that is lovely. So that is my first WIP, work in progress. The cowl, it runs over 6 weeks. Oh, and I'm using my 4mm. Normally I use a 3.5, but I'm using my 4mm. There we go. Oh, now it's shining. Oh, come on. It's glaring. This is my higher prized possession. My higher hooks and my Starcraft. And that is heaven to me. To be able to work with Starcraft and my higher hooks. And a pattern from Ophelia Talks. Heaven. Just as it's my story. I'm sticking to it. Okay, so that is one WIP. Then I joined another cowl, but this is a cowl with a K, a knit along. The Simpson Turnpike knit along, and this is a knitted lace shawl. And I've never knitted lace, tongue-tied, knitted lace before, and it was one of my challenges in the beginning for myself. I want to knit lace. And then Gina, Knitting Turnpike, and Linda from Linda Simpson, both their channels will be linked down below. They are doing a collaboration. Oh my word, Ingrid. Tongue-tied. And we're doing a lace knit shawl. And this is mine thus far. And oh, I am having the time of my life knitting this. It's in very thin yarn. Let me just get my, like you can see here, how thin it is. It is a merino silk blend, and it's Manos del Uruguay merino silk, extra fine merino silk, and the color is corsage. Now I had it here just a moment ago, and now I can't seem to, oh, here it is, there we go. There you go, Manos del Uruguay Fino, and this is the colorway corsage. So this is what I'm doing my shawl in. Loving it, working with a thin yarn, and I'm including beads. There you can see the little beads. I think they show up, do they? Well, I can see through the yarn. Yes, you can see them. So I'm including beads as well. But I have to confess, before I knit on this one, I have a practice run. So you can say I'm knitting 2 shawls for the price of one. I'm first practicing on some local yarn called Alula. It's a double knit, and it's exactly the same pattern. I bought it on a sale. This is the yarn. Oh, there we go. Alula double knit, and it is in the colorway Cardinal. As you can see, my cake is now getting very thin. And just to show you also what a difference it makes, you've seen the extra fine merino silk, and this is a double knit acrylic, 100% acrylic. What is going on with me? Why can't I talk properly? What? Okay. Look there. And this is how big this shawl is already. What a difference, eh? What a difference. It's actually difficult to show when they're still on the needles. It makes a little pouch at the end. I'm just turning it around. You can see the red part as well. There we go. And these colors reminds me of the people in the US and Canada over there. You guys are experiencing fall now. Fall is coming on, and this is such fall colors, isn't it? It's lovely. But just to think what a difference it can make with the thickness of your yarn and your needles, because those needles I'm using for my the real shawl, the real one, this one. These are 3.75 millimeter. It's the Knit Pro Symphony hooks. Okay, crocheter wants to knitting needles, and I'm using a. Is this the? Let me just see. Don't want to lie. The 6 millimeter. Knit Pro Symphony knitting needles, and the double knit yarn, and how big this shawl is, with exactly the same pattern, exactly the same. How far I am with the one in the merino yarn. Wonderful, hey? So, okay. I first practice on this one and make all my mistakes and frog and figure out and all that. And then I go over to the other yarn, and then I do it over there. So at the end of the day, I'm going to have 2 shawls. Well, I'm not moaning. Definitely not. And then also, let me just put it over there. I've got quite a few things I still want to show you. Then I'm also joining Lisa Ladybird over at Ladybird Loves. She have a crochet along that's starting shortly, and it's called Pick a Mix, and it's going to be such fun. I'm going to link it down below. You can go watch the video, listen to, because she explains it much better than me. All I know is we have to pick our colors, and then we're going to have a wheel with stitches that she's going to spin the spinny wheelie thingy, and the stitch that it falls on, we're going to do that stitch, and then there's another spinny wheelie thingy for the color, and then you have to allocate a number beforehand to your colors that you've chosen. 4 colors plus your main, and then she's going to spin the spinny wheelie thingy again, and then which one it lands on then. Sorry, I had a message here, and I thought I put it on aeroplane mode. Oh my heart. That is your color. And if next week she spins and it falls on the same color, well, then we're doing the same color. Pick a mix. And these are my colors that I've chosen. And I thought of, this is the variegated one, and with all those colors inside, I thought, okay, I'm going to go with this one. And then let me just turn it, and it's all from the variegation that's going on in the other skein there. Can you see? Yes. And if I put black as my main color in between, it's going to pop, don't you think? I've never used black yarn in a blanket as such for a main color for in between or even around, and I'm going to try that. So this is also local yarn to us, to South Africa. Let me just get this one. It's called Chick, like a chick, a baby chick. There we go. Double knit, and it is 100 grams, a 4 millimeter hook, and it's approximately 250 meters to 75 yards. And I made sure that I have enough. I mean, I've got more than just these to finish my blanket. And oh no, I'm not going to tell you anymore. Click on the link down below and go watch, because I know you're going to want to join in. It's going to be such fun. That's going to be lovely. Then I'm joining another cowl, but for that one I'm still contemplating. Cindy from oh Cindy, what is your channel's name? Life Yarn Entangled? Yeah, Life. Oh, I will link Cindy's channel down below, and Bailey, I will link her channel down below, and Spring, I will link her channel down below. I'm gonna get tongue twisted, but they have an upcoming cowl, and it's going to be, you have to, the only thing that they require is it's got to be a rectangle wrap. The color, the stitching, the everything is up to you. That will be linked down below as well. But I am still contemplating my yarn, because summer is coming up here in South Africa, and as it is, I mean, the sun can only think of shining, then I'm hot. So I want something summery. So it's got to be a lace stitch, and I've got a choice between yarn that I do have. I don't want to go buying more yarn. I've got 100% cotton, a rainbow cotton, and I've got bamboo. It's a, sorry, all the pink haters, close your ears. I've got a beautiful pink bamboo, 100% bamboo, and it's not just pink. It's got a little bit of a fleck going through it, and then I've got a cotton blend here as well. And I'm still looking for stitches, and what do I think is going to be best with cotton, a lace stitch with cotton. So I'm still contemplating, but I will get back to you. I will come tell you what I decided in the end. And if you have any suggestions, please tell me in the comments. I would love to get any suggestions. I'm really still contemplating that. Okay, so that was my WIPs and my cowls, and my cowls with a K, or cowl. That's only one knit along so far. Then I finished some hats, and I finished another knitted shawl. I've done one of them before. That Ross's Speed Shop shawl. I have to say it quick, otherwise I get tongue twisted. I want to talk Afrikaans and English at the same time. Forgive me, guys. And this, I did this in a merino sockway yarn, and this is the end result of that one. I knitted this one, and this is going to be a Christmas present for someone, but they don't know it yet, so it's safe for me to show, because they don't know who they are, who's going to get this. So I can show it. Oh, it was a pleasure doing this. I really loved it, and I did this before I started on the lace, the Ashton shawl, the knit along, and but I'm very pleased how this turned out, and it's very soft. Oh, very soft. I did try to block it, I did, but it seems to me my blocking mats that I've got is too little. I have to get some more blocking mats to really do a nice blocking. And then I made some hats. Some of these hats are also going for Christmas presents, and some of them are for our local farmers market. This is me knitting a hat. This is the crochet hat, the divine hat that I've crocheted like that. And this was done in a Aran yarn, a local yarn to South Africa, Aran yarn. And then I've knitted the Ross hat in a 4-color yarn. These are all yarn that is local to South Africa that I've used. And I've done another one of Ross's hats. I've knitted this one a bit longer so that you can make a slouchy at the back. Let me just put my hands in. Oopsie, there's the ribbing. Like that. The Ross hat. All of these are Ross hats. I just love his pattern. It's easy enough for me. Oh my goodness. And this yarn here, I love the little flecks in the yarn. This is the shebang acrylic yarn, and it's got a lovely halo to it. There's little bits of stellina in as well. Yes, you can see it sparkling there. And the halo, the fluff, oh, it's so soft. It is super, super soft. So I've made the Ross hat. I've knitted the Ross hat, and I've crocheted the Divine hat in the same yarn. And the Divine hat, this pattern is from Fiber Spider Craig. I used his pattern on this. And then, like I said, I need to get some more blocking mats, because I tried to block this. I'm just going to keep it folded. This is a scarf that I've knitted, a slip stitch scarf to go with the hats, but it needs to be blocked a bit more because it's curling up. You can see there, it's curling up there. I don't like that, so I need to block this some more. Now, lovely, this is at the back. It's just like that, stockinette, looks like stockinette, and then this side is the slip stitching, and also super, super soft South African yarn, shebang, and oh, it's Vivi, very much Vivi. It's a word for very soft, Vivi. Okay, so this is all the makes, and I've told you about the knit alongs and the crochet along. The crochet along coming up still, the two of them, the pick a mix and the one from Bailey and Cindy and Spring. Is there anything else? I can't remember now. I don't think there's another along that I'm joining before the end of the year. I think this is enough to keep me busy. Oh, I really do want to start the mosaic blanket as well, but I am going to leave that for the my first of my New Year projects. And as soon as my project planner arrives here in South Africa, still waiting on that. We all know shipping is terrible these days, so I'm waiting patiently. My project planner for next year, my crochet planner, I'm going to try and follow that. Yes, I think, you know, afterwards you always remember, oh, no, I still wanted to say that. And I'm supposed to take notes to remind myself, but Ingrid, happy mail. I received a happy mail through a mail. So it's a real happy mail. Now I'm going to butcher her channel name. I say Mrs. Hootie Tootin, but it's Mrs. Hooten Tooten. Oh my word. Jeanette. She knows that I am into knitting these days, and she saw a pattern and it's easy enough, and she thought of me. How kind of that is that, hey? So thoughtful. And she bought me a pattern and she mailed it to me, and this is the Easy Eyelet Yoke Sweater. Let me just have a look here. It's by Knititude. There we go. Look how beautiful this is. Isn't this gorgeous? And it's a thin yarn, which is lovely. And I think I've got just the right yarn for this. It's a yarn from Katja. Galilea, I think is the yarn's name. But as soon as I'm starting with this, I will come show you guys. And it's actually almost the same color as in the picture here. So thank you so much for my pattern, Jeanette. This is Hootenanton. Hootie Tooten. I just call her Hootie Tooten. And I know she's going to laugh at me now. I'm so sorry. And then a yarny friend told me she wants to send me something. And her name is Rose Everly. And she's a lovely lady, a yarny friend. And I am so thankful and grateful. Thank you so much, Rose. And eventually I'm opening your Happy Mail. And it's right here. I've been sitting on this. I haven't been feeling so good, so I haven't done a Happy Mail. And it was sitting here the whole time. And now I'm going to open it. Here you can see. I haven't opened it. I've been a good girl. I am going to open it right now. Sorry for all the crinkling, guys. So sorry. I don't want to cut into anything here. Okay, let me just open it up. Oopsie daisy. Okay, let me put my scissor away. Here we go. Oh, it's even in a little bag here. Oh my. Rose. Oh, isn't this beautiful? Oh my goodness, Rose. And a little stitch marker. Oh, isn't this beautiful? Wait, I'm going to show it to you. Just the way I've opened it now. I can just get it back here. Come on. There we go. It's in a cover, and it's embroidered, and there's a little stitch marker on it. Can you see? Isn't that just beautiful? Oh my word. Oh, it's lovely, Rose. Oh, and it smells so clean and fresh. Let me open it up. What is in here? Oh my goodness. Rose. Oh, look at this rainbow. Look at this. Oh, this beautiful. It's called Rainbow, and it is 50% cotton, 50% acrylic, 200 grams, plus minus 800 meters, 874 yards. And you use a 3mm crochet hook or a 425 knitting needle. Oh, isn't this just beautiful? Look at these colors. Oh my. Oh, it's beautiful. And absolutely right up my alley. Look at this thin thread. It is made up from, let me just get it here. It's, tell you now, is it 4 strands? It looks like 4 little strands. Yes, it's 4 little strands that makes up the yarn. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, absolutely beautiful. And then, oh my word, oh my hat, Oh, Rose, you spoil me. Oh, Skipjes Stardust. Oh my goodness. Look at this Stelina. The camera picks it up the light. Look at that color, guys. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? Oh, and it is beyond soft. This is, let me see. What do they say here? No, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to see. Over here. 11% mohair, 11% wool, 75% premium acrylic, and 3% metallic polyester. And it's 100 grams, 540 meters. Oh, and these two of them, rose. And it's my color. Oh. Oh. This is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Thank you so. And Skipjes, I mean, what a treat. Premium blend Stardust. I mean, how pleased am I? Oh my heart. Thank you so much, Rose. You've brightened my day. Thank you so much. Oh, and this year, it's like it reminds me of a summer garden. I don't know. I just get a summer garden in mind. Hey? It's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for coming over to join in my joy. And thank you for watching. And I will see you soon again. Please take care. Take care of yourself and each other. And I love you all. Thank you so much. And remember, I'll link everything down below that I've talked about now. Thank you so much. Till next time. Bye. Bye.